There are some interesting characteristics of Brazil that could be an opportunity for business. Like the Brazilian market is very large, so we have 200 million people in the country. Everybody speaking a single language with a similar culture, but with different local characteristics. For example, we have more than 200 million cellular phones and about 100 million smartphones. That could be a good market. We also have talented local programmers and technical people that could do technical partnerships with Israeli startups. So it's an opportunity. Also something that is different, I think there's less competition than, for example, in the United States, which is a crowded place in terms of high-tech companies. Brazil is more open because it's still growing in this aspect.
What would be the first step for an entrepreneur starting to market either his or her application or something else if they want to penetrate the Brazilian market? Do they need local partnerships? Is it something cultural, linguistic?
First, they need to learn a little bit about the characteristics of the country, and they can study this from a distance. But then, for a product to be successful, he must either go there or have a local partner there, because I think it's important to know the characteristics of the culture. For example, if they do a product that is in English, then it will have zero acceptance there in Brazil. And for Israeli, maybe they wouldn't notice that, because in Israel most everybody speaks English, but that's not the reality in Brazil. But it's something that's easy to fix. For example, just translate to Portuguese, a single language, and you reach 100% of the population.
Okay.
So having a partner in Brazil, maybe another startup, or if it's a more advanced Israeli startup, maybe a reseller or a sales representative. I visited a couple of startups here that already have resellers in Brazil.
Okay.
So, and when I asked the founder, even the founder was surprised, because the founder said, "No, I don't think we have much business with Brazil." And then we went to talk to a person in the company, and they said, "Yes, actually Brazil is our fourth market worldwide." So it's an opportunity.
What else should an Israeli startup consider about the Brazilian market?
The cultural characteristics are different. So the people enjoy technology a lot, so they would be willing to use cellular phone apps for doing daily operations, like taking a bus, for example. But also, unfortunately, we have security problems, violence problems, that maybe some patterns of cultural behavior here would be different in Brazil. So that's why it's important to have contact with Brazilians or with somebody that knows the culture more closely if you want to have a product being sold there.